Hey everyone, in this video I'm going to show you how to add Facebook login into your Android app. Before we begin, you must create a new app in your Back4App account and install Parse SDK on your Android Studio project. Click the I button to watch my previous video where I have explained the procedure. Now go to developers.facebook.com and log in to your account. Now get started, and here you need to provide your email address. And here you write the verification code and continue. Now you need to register as a developer and complete registration. Now create an app, follow the procedure. Write the name of your app. Now go to Read Documents, Android. Select your app to pull info about your app into the code snippet. And in your project, open Build Gradle module app and add the implementation statement to the dependency section to depend on the latest version of Facebook login SDK. And also add the Parse SDK for Facebook login and sign up support. Now sync your project. Now go to your string.xml file in your Android Studio project and add the code. And now go to Android manifest.xml file and add the following metadata. Now associate your package name and default class with your app. To provide Android key hash for Facebook app, we need to download OpenSSL from Google Code. Then create a folder OpenSSL in C drive and copy the extracted code there. Detect debug.keystore path and copy the path and paste it inside this following command. Both the OpenSSL and the debug.keystore path should be inside the following command. Now run this entire command inside the command prompt. Now copy this generated key and paste the key hash over here. Now go to string.xml file and copy the Facebook app ID. Now jump back to the dashboard of the Back4 app and go to server settings and search for Facebook login. Go to settings and paste the app ID, Facebook app ID, and hit that plus button. Now go to Android manifest.xml file and here write this following code. In your Android Studio project, in Java file called app that extends application you created to initialize Parse SDK, on its onCreate method, right after the parse initialize, write parse Facebook utils.initialize and pass the context. In activity main.xml file, add a button and give an ID, login button, and put the constraints. And name this button Login with Facebook. Now inside main activity.java, declare the button, private button, login button. Now find view by ID. Login button. Now set on listener of the login button. Now inside the onClick listener method, write collection. Inside the angle bracket, write string and name the collection permissions equals array.getList and pass the parameters public underscore profile and email, and then write parse Facebook util dot login with read permissions in background and pass the context main activity dot this and pass the permission and implement callback method, and here write if e not equals null means there is an error, write parse user dot logout and then write if user equals null, write parse user dot logout and create a toast message and write the message the user cancelled the Facebook login. And then write else if user dot is new, means there is a new user, and create a toast message and write the message user signed up and logged in through Facebook. And create a method get user details from FB, and at last write else, create a toast message, write the message user logged in through Facebook, and write get user details from parse, and this method will be called if the user has already logged in previously. Now create the method get user details from FB, and here we write graph request equals graph request dot new me request, and pass the access token and implement the callback method for graph request. And here we write parse user equals parse user dot get current user, and then we write user dot set username, and we get the username from object dot get string, and write name and put it inside try and catch. And next we write user dot get email, user dot set email, and we get the email from object dot get string and write email, and also we put this inside the try and catch. And then lastly we write user dot save in background, and now implement a callback method, and then we write alert displayer. Here we want to display one alert dialog with a title and a message, and the title will be first time login, and the message will be welcome. And outside of the graph request callback we write bundle parameters equals new bundle, parameters dot put string, now we pass fields and name comma email. Now we write request dot set parameters, we pass the parameter, and we write request dot execute async. Now we create the method get user detail from parse, and here we write parse user equals parse user dot get current user, and then we declare a string title and write welcome back, and we declare string message and we write user and append user dot get username, and in the next line we write login email, and we append the email user dot get email, and pass these two string to our alert displayer method, which we will create next. Now we create a new activity which will be logout activity. We name this activity logout activity. Now we go back to main activity.java file, and here we create our alert displayer method. Here we want to display one alert dialog, so we write alert dialog dot builder equals new alert dialog dot builder, and pass this context main activity dot this. Here we write set title, we pass the title, and set message, we pass the message, and then we write set positive button, we name the positive button OK, and implement onClick listener method. And here we write dialog interface dot cancel, and now we are going to write intent equals new intent. This intent will take us from main activity dot this to logout activity dot class, and we write start activity, and then we pass our intent, and then we write alert dialog OK equals builder dot create OK dot show. This will show our alert dialog, and here we must not forget to implement onActivity result method, and here we write for parse Facebook utils dot onActivity result, and pass the request code, the result code, and data. Now we create a button inside our logout activity. We give this an ID, logout button, and we set the button text to log out. And inside logout activity.java file, we declare our button. We write private button logout button, and inside onCreate we write logout button find by r.id.logout button, and we set our onClick listener method, and here we write parse user dot logout, and we go back to our main activity.java file. We copy our alert displayer method and paste it inside logout activity.java file. Here we pass the context logout activity.this, and this will take us back from logout activity.this to main activity.this. And here we write alert displayer method, so we pass the title, so you are going back, and the message bye bye. Before we run our project, we must give this button an ID, logout button, and change it over here r.id.logout button. Now let's run our project. And here we can see login with Facebook button. We click on it. This will take us to Facebook login page, and here we give my email IDs and my password. Then click login. And then we click on that continue button. And now we will see an alert dialog, first time login, and the message is welcome. And from here we can also log out and go back. We see another alert dialog. Again we can log in with Facebook. Hit login, and we press the continue button, and again we see welcome back message with my name and my email address. And again when we click logout, we see the alert dialog.